to this team? What does each team look like? And then maybe talk a little bit about hosting Pac-10s this season.
That's a mouthful right there. What's the expectations? We haven't even had our first day of practice yet. That'll actually start tomorrow. So we just showed up, and everybody looks healthy, but we'll find out more after we actually have physicals and get a chance to see people run tomorrow. But Max and I are talking about our men's team on the way in here, and our men's group is there's only one senior on our team, and Jordan Swarthout. But our men's team, I think, it's got great vibe and energy, and I'm excited about what this young group of men is going to bring to the table this year. Really, we return, Max and Joey, who have a couple of good leaders on our team, but no, I'm excited about what the men's team will do this fall. Goals for our group. Last year our men were 18th to the NCAA's, and I thought on a good day, maybe we could go be top 10 at the NCAA meet, and had some, just some stuff that happened the day of the meet, and a lot of teams go through that stuff. But I thought our men's group, ran well at the meet. So gaining, coming back from those experiences, our young group of guys, I think, getting back to the national meet and being a top 10 team is, I think, the goal of our men's team all the time. Our women's group, we lost a couple of pieces from our team the last 2 years. We're coming off of our two best finishes in program history. Win a national championship 2 years ago, and to walk away and be slightly disappointed with a third place finish last year, I think it says a lot about where our team has come and where we are headed. But again, the personalities have changed. This is a different team. We graduated. Katie Follett. We lose Anita Campbell from 2 years ago. Tendershoff, we had one transfer, but our women's group coming back, I'm incredibly excited about the talent and the attitude of our group, and I think the expectation has been changed here. And the goals of our program, I think our goals, we've won back-to-back Pac-10 titles. Like Mike alluded to earlier, we host the meet this year, so there's a little bit of pressure with hosting the meet. We want to go put on a show for the home folks. But our team will kind of see over the next month of how our team kind of comes together, and but they're very talented. We have two great young women at the front. Christine Babcock sitting here, super talented young woman, and then Mel Lawrence. Mel Lawrence is a multi-time All-American. Another senior in Lauren Saylor and Kenna Patrick, and so this team has great leadership. And then on top of that, our women's group, we had the number one recruiting class in the country for women's cross country, and so there are some very talented young women that are on our campus right now. And but what happens over the next 10 weeks until the last Monday in November will be exciting. And so the goals for our team will kind of, I think, take shape as the season progresses. But again, the standard has been set high. Hosting the Pac-10 championships, we're going to host the meet Saturday, October 30th, on the Jefferson Golf Course. I think we've never run a meet there, but they are going to host the USA Cross Country Championships there in 2011. The course, it's a 2K loop. It's super spectator friendly. It's got a view of downtown Seattle and Lake Washington on the other side of it, so I think it'll be a very scenic, spectator friendly course. And I think anytime you host a championship meet, you want to go out and do a very good job. And our men were third place at the Pac-10 meet last year. And the Pac-10 returns. Two of the top four teams right now are going to be from the Pac-10, and finish in the top three is the goal for our men's group. But in the women's group, again, we've won the last two. We went to Eugene a couple years ago when they were the number 2 team in the country, and they hosted the meet, and we had a perfect day there. So our goal again, Jefferson Golf Course last Saturday in October is to go out and we'd love to defend our Pac-10 championships, but again, our team, as the season progresses, we'll kind of figure out what this team is capable of doing.
Hey, Greg, talk to us a little bit about your incoming freshman class.
The incoming freshman group, it's recruiting last year was at the end, from based on the Foot Locker National High School Championships, I think we signed 5 of the best 8 seniors in the country. And so we signed, a group of young women that come in are fully prepared to, compete at this level. If they just come in and do what they did as high school seniors, they're gonna impact our team. But we bring in Megan Goethals, the Foot Locker National High School champion. She did not lose a race at any distance as a senior in high school. She was the fastest young woman in the country at 3,200 meters. She comes in here well prepared. She had a great summer of training, and Megan is Christine was 7th as a freshman at the NCAA championships. I think Megan is capable. That was I think being in the top 15 is Megan's goal right now. Katie Flood was the Nike national champion last year. She was 2nd in the country at 3,000 meters. She was top 10 at 1 mile last year, but this girl's done nothing but win her entire high school career, and so Katie's an exciting addition to our team, and I think has the potential to come in and be an All-American as a freshman. Libby Miller is a young woman a year ago. She's sitting on the sidelines at a Husky football game as a recruit, and she was pretty good, but not the caliber athlete that she ended up being as a senior. She was an All-American last year. She was 13th in the National High School Championships, and Libby, Libby was 2nd place at the California State meet on the track, and she's a young woman that her goals are to come in here, run in our top 5, and help make us better, and she's had a summer that I think will allow her to do that. Megan Morgan, a girl from San Diego, California. Megan, she's run, I think, one of the top 10 fastest times all time ever at the Woodward Park, cross country course in California. And Megan, I think again she's a multi-time Foot Locker finalist and fully capable of coming in and again and running in our top 5. And then Mackenzie Carter from Fayetteville Manlius High School in Utica, New York. All she's done is won 4 national high school championships as a team. And this young woman, the reason that I was super excited about adding her to our group is, she knows how to win and she knows what it's like to be a part of a national championship team, and so she comes in and she has those expectations from day one. And then I think the last piece of that puzzle is is a young woman, her name's Chloe Curtis from Redondo Union High School in Southern California, and all she did last year was win the California State Championship at 1 mile. She's run 4:45, and she ran great for 2 miles. She runs good cross country, and so these 6 young women, they show up here, and they know nothing but what it takes to win, and they're going to make us better. It'll be fun. We won't run them in our first meet, on September 3rd, so they'll make their collective debut at our home invitational on September 18th. But they are an incredibly exciting group, and if we'll add a couple more pieces to this group next year, but we added 6 incredibly gifted young women to our group for sure.